If evidence were needed of the importance of the US-South Korea alliance, it can be seen here in the heart of Seoul. That's the Yongsan US Army base. 28,000 US troops are stationed here in South Korea to buttress against the possibility of an attack from the north. And it's the North-South relationship which will dominate Hillary Clinton's visit here. Before leaving for Asia, she held out an olive branch of sorts to Pyongyang, saying normalization of ties and a peace treaty could result from North Korea's scrapping its nuclear program in a verifiable way. That's no great shift from the Bush administration's policy, but it is at least a change in tone and a possible signal that bilateral talks between Washington and Pyongyang could result. Hillary Clinton also reaffirmed the US commitment to six-party talks, which also include Japan, Russia and China. That's something that will encourage her hosts here at a time when Washington might be thought to be concentrating on things like Afghanistan and the US economy. No doubt that at the moment in Seoul, one of the chief things they're concentrating on is the relationship with the North. It's deteriorated significantly, even in recent weeks, just since the start of 2009. North Korea has vowed to scrap all political and military agreements between North and South. It's also said that it will adopt an all-out policy of confrontation against Seoul. If ever there's a time for some sure-footed US diplomacy, it's probably now.
I think the Clinton's visit is very significant because he's the #1 VIP visiting Korea since the inauguration of Obama administration. So I think both governments can discuss very big things regarding the healthiness of alliance. But in details, of course, I believe the two governments will discuss on how to collaborate on six-party talks.
It won't just be North Korea on the agenda. Hillary Clinton's also expected to talk about the faltering US economy and just what the Obama administration hopes to do about it. The global economic crisis has had a huge impact here on this economy, dependent as it is on exports. And people here in the shopping hub of Seoul are much more worried about that issue than they are about North Korea.
For a small business owner like me, it's a serious problem. Only if the economic situation improves a bit could North-South relations be resolved.
For now, the economic situation is so bad, we can't really pay attention to the North-South issue. It's just hard enough for us to make ends meet.
It's the first time in half a century that a US Secretary of State has made an inaugural visit to Asia rather than Europe or the Middle East. Hillary Clinton says her tour is all about listening. 24 hours in South Korea will give her plenty to listen to. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Seoul.